hello everybody. So today we are going to be learning about the life cycle of a bird. That is so exciting. So to start off, we are going to be reading Bluebird's Nest. Do you have any idea what might happen in the story? I think by looking at the picture, we are going to be reading about a bluebird and her building her very own nest. Let's find out. One autumn morning, Bluebird sat on the fence post, thinking about her new project. She watched the leaves fall and sang a lovely song, ready to begin. Here we go. First, Bluebird gathered some bendy pine needles from the ground. She placed them in a hole in a nearby tree. So look, we're starting our nest. There's one. Then a woodpecker offered Bluebird some loose bark from the tree. She added it to her collection of pine needles. So now we have 1, 2. An eagle flew by and dropped some feathers down to Bluebird. She chirped, "Thank you," and began weaving them into the bark. Now we have 1, 2, 3. As the winter months approached, Bluebird continued to build her home. Other forest animals helped when it was cold. Oh, it looks like some squirrels were coming to help. How many do you think we have now? I see 1, 2, 3, 4. Bluebird sat in her nest all through the winter. She ate, slept, and trimmed her feathers each day. There she is sitting in her nest. One warm morning, the sun shone brightly in the meadow. Spring had sprung and Bluebird's nest was complete. So she waited all winter long, and then when she woke up in the springtime, it was all done and finished. She welcomed her family with a beautiful song. So look, we can see that Bluebird was building her nest for the baby she was having. All right, so in our story, we learned about a special bluebird who built her nest, and it took her so very long, but she had a lot of help, and then she had her babies. So we are going to learn about the life cycle of a bird. So first thing that we start off with, what do you think starts an egg? Oh, I just told you, oh my goodness. A bird starts out as an egg. So here is our little egg in our nest. Put that right there. All right, friends, so let's see. This is the word egg. So let's spell it together. E-G-G. Egg. All right, the next part is the hatchling. So we're waiting for our egg to hatch, and then it finally does. So there's our little birdie in there, and we are going to be talking about a robin. All right, there he goes. And that word is hatchling. So let's spell it. H-A-T-C-H-L-I-N-G. Hatchling. All right, next. What do we think might happen next? Any ideas? All right, well, the next part is called nestling. So that is our word. And that is when our bird is still a little bit of a baby, but she's out of her shell. So maybe the mommy bird will come and give her some worms because she can't leave the nest yet because she's still a baby. So let's spell that word nestling together. Ready? N-E-S-T-L-I-N-G. Nestling. Good job, everybody. All right, the next part is my favorite, and that is called fledgling. And that is when our baby bird finally gets to start to leave the nest. She's finally beginning to fly on her own. So we'll put that birdie up there and we'll spell fledgling together. F-L-E-D-G-L-I-N-G. Fledgling. Good job. All right, the next part is called the juvenile stage. And that is when our bird is not a baby, but not an adult. They're right in the middle. So that is juvenile. Should we try to spell it? Okay. J-U-V-E-N-I-L-E. Juvenile. All right, and the last stage is when our bird finally becomes an adult. So this is what our robins would usually look like. They have a black back, they have a white and an orange belly, and they usually have a long, pointy yellow beak. So that, my friends, is called when a bird becomes an adult. So let's spell adult together. A-D-U-L-T. All right, good job, everyone. So let's go through our stages again. So first, our bird is an egg. Then they turn into a hatchling. Then they are in the nestling phase when they're still a baby bird but can't leave yet. Then they become fledglings when they can finally fly and go visit the world. Then they become juveniles where they're not fully grown up. And then they become adults. Alrighty, friends. So you just learned about the life cycle of a bird.